See I got. Look how much you see I got, bro. Time. Look, I got that much VC, bro. Let's do this. So we go NBA 2K20 episode 15. It's time to win again, y'all. Let's do this. I'm ready. Let's do this thing. I was just playing my career mode. I was just playing my career mode. So we're going against the Grizzlies again. Not the Grizzlies, I'm at the OKC again. They want a rematch.
Shake, roll away in the dirt under me, yeah. I'm gonna shake, roll away in the dirt under me, yeah. I'm gonna shake, roll away in the dirt, yeah. I'm gonna shake, roll away in the dirt, yeah. I'm gonna shake, roll away in the dirt, yeah. I'm gonna shake, roll away in the dirt.
Nick Youngin? Who's these people? Oh yeah, Nick Youngin, LeBron James. Alright. Oh, I know those players. Nick Youngin, Lowell, Dame. Let's do this. What news that should be today, bro? I might get yellows. I'ma get. I think I got this jersey yesterday. I think I got that jersey yesterday.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Coming up next, the Lakers taking... It's NBA basketball on...
Well, hold on. Let me go change... Let me change my jersey, bro. I think alright, where's...
And it's yours.
I'm just pulling down Melrose with it. I ain't coming for a friend, I ain't coming just to talk. Got a lot of things to do, got a business, I'm a star. So don't push me. Don't treat me like no rookie.
Forget about it.
Then I boogie.
Someone... Alright, let's do this, bro.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Thunder will be going up against the
Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at Los Angeles, they've definitely been generating momentum. I mean, you want to talk about a coaching job. What a fast start. This team has already established their identity. They play for one another, trust each other. All of that goes back to leadership. Get ready for some explosive highlights. Kenny, just how incredibly athletic are guys in the modern era?
I mean, we've had our guys with their fair share of athleticism, but could you imagine LeBron James playing in the
LeBron
60s,
James, he too
or
good.
the 70s?
He too good.
Giannis. Every decade, the athleticism just gets ratcheted up.
Yeah, but you look back at Michael Jordan and the great Allen Iverson, or even further back to David Thompson and Dr.
Look at
J.
Shaq, he getting
Those guys
old,
would
bro.
still be top athletes in the game that they play today.
Time for tip-off as we send it over
Man,
to
he
Kevin
getting
Harlan.
old.
He's got the call.
Lakers versus Thunder. Again, they want their rematch. They not gonna win.
A view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony.
I can't wait till All-Star Weekend come, bro. We gonna have that dunk. Or I don't know, I might want to do a dunk contest or a three-point shooting contest. I don't know. Like, can you do both of them? 3-point and dunk contest. I might,
Berry in our
cause I like dunking.
sideline reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said, "It's an honor," but he added, "Scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots and things of that nature always ranked above that." Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Lakers. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Thunder, 7 games back.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
And after talking to some of the coaches and the players, they're not happy that they couldn't start off on a little bit more of a roll. But I think they're in fine shape with the bulk of the season still to come.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis.
Let's do this.
Perez out there with Smooth. And it's LeBron in at the 3.
Their home court advantage is a A-. Okay.
And for Oklahoma City,
but they gonna lose.
Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Robertson is out there with Paul, and it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward. That one goes in. Could be a transition free-for-all tonight, Brent. What's your feeling about going for the open 3 on the break rather than taking it in for a higher percentage shot in a layup?
Well, nowadays,
LeBron
we know
James
the three-pointer
on the
actually means
he take the mid-range.
Analytically.
But Ken, what I'm interested in is, on a given night like this where we're going to see a ton of threes, what's the decision-making of the guy with the ball? Sometimes it'll be the point guard, it might be a wing player, but how smart is he at finding the right shooter at the right time at the three-point line on these fast breaks?
Making those big decisions, you're right. So here's Gallinari. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound, second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Passes it to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And now, just over a minute played here in the first.
Get CP3.
Now
Get
here's Paul.
CP3.
Guarded closer.
Get CP.
Anderson, good, and Paul gets the assist.
Wow.
Unselfish
He
play
got
of
Paul.
Chris Paul there.
Chris
has
Paul
a
got
knack
the
for knowing
assist.
when to get his
I'm
guys when they're wide open.
about to break somebody's ankles today.
Here's Smooth, and that one clearly.
Oh yeah, I forgot to turn them. How come on my career mode? How come on my career mode? Forget about it. Okay, off.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Brett, even though the Thunder have come up short in recent years, they are looking to the future as their time.
Well, interesting the way that Sam Presti went about his business in the offseason, trading away Russell Westbrook and then collecting so many draft picks.
Let's go. We playing that good defense now.
For them to rebuild and revamp in Oklahoma City.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then
10 minutes in the first quarter. We trying to play some good defense out here.
Paul surveying the floor.
Look at that. That's not going in.
Off target from outside.
He's taking bad threes.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes
you get dunked on, boy. I'm too good.
Every time. And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Tipped away.
Look at that cheese. Look at that ball.
By the Lakers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, in that game, the offense.
That's how you attack the rim. That's how you attack.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead,
Chris Paul is so cold right now. He's cold.
Playing smart.
He's struggling.
The other one playing selfish.
Robinson with the ball. Got Nollery.
Now,
you get that ball, Guy Nollery.
He's coming off a 10-point game.
LeBron James.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work.
Too good.
All around, it just his effort level was off the charts.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Now here's Paul. His last outing with 20 points.
Tuesday loss.
About 3 minutes gone in the
versus
first
the Lakers. Yeah, we won.
Quarter. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Robertson.
Look at that.
Run.
That ain't going in.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season.
The Lakers number one. The Lakers number one, boy.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Here's Smooth. And he slams it down right on top of
Gallinari. Gallinari, boy. I'm too good.
Of this game.
Get under there.
With a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
I'm playing that defense. I'm playing that defense. I'm playing that defense. I'm playing that defense.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Paul after the basket by the Lakers.
That ain't going.
He sinks the 11-footer.
How about the change of speed from Chris Paul? That helps out a lot. Adept at getting his shots off under some heavy pressure.
To the paint. And finished off by LeBron.
I like their focus coming in.
With the hustling with LeBron James.
So far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes
Nick
to check
Young just traded to the Lakers and Dame. Lowell Dame traded to the Lakers too.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it.
They must want to be part of the Lakers. They must want to be a part of the Lakers.
Oh, no one around him.
But he missed.
Can't get that one to fall.
just cannot get
He's struggling
to
right
go.
now.
There's going to be a way to get out of this hole. I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting.
What was you thinking?
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Nader grabs the ball.
How did it not go in? How did that not go in? That was wide open.
It's rebounded by Prez. Lakers leading by 18.
Break your ankles, Crystal. Almost got this ankle too.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul.
Wow.
Too good.
As athletic a move as you're going to
Too
see
good,
right there.
bro.
Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on team.
How Nick Young is not in here? What? How you not in here? I don't know what's going on, but I don't know how he not in here.
Just continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
Thunder trailing by 20. Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Paul can't get it to go.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Oklahoma City. And the pass to Nader. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Paul passes to Nader.
You just stopped the fast break. Double team.
Now here's Robertson. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Let's go, bro. It's all ball.
Here's a look at some numbers for him.
Too
hey guys,
good.
how about the surge
it is
of
our
offense
ball.
he's experiencing right
it's our ball now.
These last 5 games, he's been a machine.
It's our ball. It's our ball, boy.
A different score than he had.
About to break your ankles, Robinson.
We'll find
about
out
to break your ankles. Ooh, he's slipping. He's leaning. He's slipping.
Here's Smooth, defended by Robertson. Kicks it out to James.
Let me get those ankles.
Pass to Prez. Thunder with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Nader's shot's good.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Prez. Passes it to Smooth. The second chance effort, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
But when you look back at all the stars you played against during your career, who was the biggest intimidator?
Well, I think about intimidating players, and the first word that comes to mind is Anthony Mason. I know he wasn't a bona fide star player, but
right.
you know the role that he had for
Yes,
the
I
teams
do.
that he played with, and Anthony Mason was a player you did not want to be playing against. During my era, most of the years that I had some successes and minutes on the floor, it was certainly Kevin Garnett. The way that KG approached every game, and you spent many seasons watching him very closely, from year 1 to year 18 or 19, KG came at you every game, every night with the same kind of zest and excitement to compete.
Well put. The Thunder shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Muscala hits the bucket. Muscala's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was one of the main parts of what the Clippers were able to do last year. A lot of people excited about his potential, and now here in Oklahoma City, one of the rising stars in the NBA.
Prez is checked in for Danny Green. And with Gilgeous-Alexander, he did more and more as last season wore on.
Well, interesting part of this trade is I think Sam Presti thinking about the potential of Gilgeous-Alexander and what he can do in Oklahoma City. Had a very, very good season for Doc Rivers as a rookie.
Schroeder kicks to Noel. Gallinari surveying the D. Sinks the three-pointer. Gallinari's got 5 now.
That man got lucky.
The defense has to close out on Gallinari. He's shooting the 3. That's where he's dangerous.
Pass to Howard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Wow, bro.
Here's Schroeder.
Wow, he got lucky.
Banked in off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
James outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
It's just not easy to contain or control LeBron James. A nightmare when trying to stop him, especially on the drive.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely, and the foul called on Prez. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Muscala. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
A nice shot by Howard.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
It's stolen by Prez. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off by Prez.
With the hard
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. There's the pass to Noel. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
What?
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
I don't know why y'all cheering, because they already losing.
So he hits the technical free throw. Well, last season, a bit of a renaissance for Gallinari.
They about to lose.
And the way
they already losing. What are you talking about? It's 43 to 22.
Last season, Kevin, was a big reason the Clippers were as strong as they were. Now, on the other side of 30, he's been playing some of his best basketball here of late.
Now off the inbound, uses both hands to slam it down.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
1:24 left in the first. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Prez dishes to LeBron. Feeds to Cousins.
I could have go dunk with that.
Prez, good. That's Cousins picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Prez.
I mean, with just how dominant he can be scoring inside and outside, to have that kind of vision, wow, what a complete center.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
He lobs it up. It's tipped and stolen by Cousins. Here's Smooth. Makes it off the glass. Smooth's got 34 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Prez. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Noel. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Knocked away. James against Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Muscala. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Smooth. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word.
Get that out of there, bro. I'm too good. I'm trying to save up. I'm trying to save up my VC now, so yeah.
Well, you see a lot of players. To pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got LeBron James. JaVale McGee is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Smooth. And it's Prez in at the point guard position. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Chalk up 2 there. Smooth's got 38 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Down low. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And every season, the Thunder continue to be one of the more dominating teams.
Wow, he just blocked.
Just wonder how much Steven Adams has been the catalyst for that kind of mentality. We know that offensively he's always in there to grab rebounds, but it's part of what they know is important in any possession is collecting the ball.
Here's Smooth. No good on that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Now here's Schroeder. D right on him. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pocket 6. Stolen by McGee. Here's Prez. And finished off by Prez.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing. And all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time,
I'm too good,
I want
bro.
to be more than just
too
a basketball
freaking
player.
good.
And Kevin, challenges can put any
too good. Nobody cannot stop the boss.
Thank you, D.A. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Noel against McGee. Gallinari inside the three-point line. Prez with the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Good work there as it goes. Smooth's got 42 in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Talent coming from everywhere these days, Brent, including the developmental league. The G League has done a wonderful job of watching players develop there and then vaulting them up to the big league.
And I think last year, Kevin, the numbers were that more than half the players in the NBA had spent some time in the G League. You want to talk about that league coming along like
what an impact.
Massive. Yes. And what you're seeing too over the past few years, Kevin, is people doing a great job of using the G League a lot better. Not just experimenting and lab ratting what that team is about, but really well thought out player development and stints for guys on their team rather than just practicing and traveling and sitting and watching games. You're watching guys go play a game in the afternoon and then coming up to the NBA level and participating in an NBA game that night. That's going to go a long way to make guys in the early part of their career take the necessary strides in a lot quicker than they normally would.
This two-way contract has been a wonderful addition.
Except if you talk to their agents, Kevin. Yes, it's been very good for the control of an organization to find that kind of talent.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here's Paul. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Paul. That zone between the arc and the paint might be his favorite. A career 50% two-point shooter.
Pass to Smooth. McGee trying to break free. Count that bucket. Smooth's got 44.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game. Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Prez finds Kuzma. Pulls it up. Kept alive. Davis, the pass to McGee. Lakers passing it around. Passes to Smooth. 5 on the clock. Tries again. Uses the glass to drop it in. Smooth. It's got 12 points now in the quarter.
and it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And they're moving it up by himself, and he goes in for the dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Al Paul. Pass to Adams. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Steven Adams, a workhorse down low like that. Once he's got position, he'll want the ball.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball. Great shooters, boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. Well, you look at Smooth, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Prez.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The pass to Paul. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Paul's got 6 points.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Prez kicks to Davis. Pass to Smooth. Back to Davis. Lets the 3 fly. That one, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Paul. Got it. Good job in the low post. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
So creative right there. Paul's fantastic at finding ways to get inside and capitalize, whether it's him or a teammate.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Smooth. And again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Passes it to Nader. And Davis sends it back. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And finish off by Prez.
Let's go.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
I'm too good, bro.
Oklahoma City shooting straight 49% from the field.
You get that ball.
You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And sent back by Howard.
Well, that reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
There's Paul. No good, unable to end this run. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That
Chris
just
Paul's now cold. I'll take the 3. Why not?
Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity
that ain't going in.
for his career.
Wow.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And finish off by Prez.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Ball right side. It's rebounded by Prez.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Ball outside. A floater, and it's sent back by Howard. And up the floor again for the Lakers, running the court. And finished off by Prez.
Oh, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Paul, right side, from 15 feet away. Again, the miss by Paul.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
I'm too good, bro. Nobody can stop me.
With a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Pass to Nader. And nothing is falling for him right now. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The putback, and Kuzma stays with it. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And there's the pass to Paul. Great D that time from Howard.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Smooth. Paul with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. All alone. The shot by Nader, no good. The Lakers shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Here's Smooth.
Wait. Did he get poked in the eye? Oh, I thought he got poked in the eye. Oh, he okay.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Some changes for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Prez. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Smooth.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight.
What happened to him? Is he okay? Oh no, left shoulder. Oh, that's pretty okay.
Howard, as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Los Angeles with some changes. James comes in for Anthony Davis. And Prez is subbed in for Green. And here's Los Angeles. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. From deep, James hits it from three-point range. James has got 10 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Prez. Lays it up off the glass. Prez has got 28 points for the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They're getting way too many easy baskets.
How he a 98 overall? Supposed to be 99 overall. Supposed to be 99 overall. I think I got fixed the overall.
You know, that's us communication on front and the post, and you know, just communicating a lot more.
See if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to close out the first. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA, over.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Robertson is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Nader in at the small forward position. That's Billy Donovan's.
That man okay. He okay. It doesn't even look bad anyways. -1 overall. Oh. So that means if he injured on his left shoulder, that means his 3-point is a freaking D? Now I gotta change that. Don't worry. So -1 overall. So I'm gonna change his what you call it? I'm gonna change his health. He gonna be healthy again, so it could be a 99 overall. Get his 3-point shot back. Okay.
As we get going here in the second half. Prez fires from way outside.
Too good.
And again, it's the Lakers.
I'm just gonna be Tony Pitts.
Lakers from deep.
Oh man, what a shot. He hit that from another time zone.
And here's Robertson. Adams outside. And the foul called on Prez. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Paul. Cans the shot from the wing.
Chris Paul just injured my player.
Paul.
That's his left shoulder.
Got 13.
Nice job catch and shoot there. Chris Paul making it look simple and caught the defense a little bit out of position.
Prez passes to Davis. And here is Green. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Prez. For Los Angeles, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Prez.
And for Coach Billy Donovan of the Thunder, a lot on the line. In his last year of a 5-year contract with the team, the end result of this team will determine his future with the franchise.
Well, this team has never missed the playoffs under his watch, and the interesting thing with the massive trades that happened in the offseason, how much Billy Donovan gets the opportunity now to teach and coach this group of players.
Here's the 3. And he can't bank that one in. The Thunder shooting 43% from the field. Gallinari dishes to Paul. Pass to Nader. 6 to shoot. Here's Gallinari. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. He's got 10.
What focus from the big Italian forward out there. Gallinari is used to having to overcome a lot of physical defense.
Kuzma. He gets that one.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And the foul called on Prez. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Now here's Robertson, guarded by Green. They double him with Green. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Robertson. And that's 15 points for Chris Paul.
And say what you will about the value of the 3-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
James, the pass to Prez.
Wide open like that.
And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Just throughout his career, LeBron James, we've been marveling at his passing skills. So special and makes everybody better.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Passes it to Robertson. Adams down low. He's guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back. Fires from deep. The shot by Nader, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to...
No way. 6 to 8 weeks? Nah, you gotta be kidding me.
Talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. He said it's a hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation. Well, this is definitely unlucky, and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players...
Oh, he okay now. Wow. I could still fix him. Like...
Paul...
What overall he is now? He's still 98 overall. No. This is bad, bro. Well, not bad. His 3-point is a freaking D. That ain't good.
Passes to Nader.
That is not good at all. Nah, don't change my camera, I'll go mess up.
To the inside. Poked away. Here's Adams. And the shot goes in. Adams has got 6 points.
Takes a lot to alter Steven Adams' shot, especially when he's operating in the painted area.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And you look at the way Steven Adams has developed his offense the last 2 years. It's been a huge boost for this team. He has always been a great defender, but now he is an important cog on this team in scoring.
Checked in for Danny Green. Paul for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. The Lakers number 1. The Thunder in 4th.
And you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboard.
And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And with Adams in his offense, you forget how young he is.
And big men, sometimes they just take a little longer to find their path in the NBA. And Adams has certainly found his. I remember him being it mostly to screen and rebound when he was a rookie, but look how far his game has come.
James, great positioning on the putback.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Robertson kicks to Gallinari. Back to Robertson. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Paul for 3. Drills the three-pointer. 18 points for him.
Ah, beautiful right there. Good form, soft touch. Paul, a consistent threat in all aspects of the game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. But obviously some good players have taken less money for a chance at a winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard, thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable.
Nah, he not gonna be able to play no more. He could play next game.
Of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship. That they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player, to be around a championship, that experience sticks with you for a lifetime. So you do appreciate guys looking for those opportunities to be around a championship.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Smooth. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Inside, Nader. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Nader's got 6 points.
Well, Robertson, a nice job that time distributing the basketball, and a dependable player in these offensive schemes if he does that. You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Paul's shot is off.
didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
The steal. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Paul's got 12 points in just the second half.
Feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Let's go.
It's good from long range.
I'm too good, boy.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Prez, and finish off by Prez.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And the Thunder with the possession here. Paul with the ball. He's got 23. Goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Prez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Nader grabs the board.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Danny Green, he's checked in for Smooth. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Prez. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At this point in his career, Chris Paul is all about trying to get that elusive championship. Will play whatever role it takes to get that mission done.
And James gets it to go.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
All up top, he's covered by Rondo. Shoots from 12. Paul's shot is off.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Schroeder outside. To Muskawa, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
The drive by LeBron, and LeBron throws it down hard.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Schroeder passes to Noel. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Over in the corner, Green, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oak.
Finally, Lonzo Ball still my friend, Chris.
Oklahoma City. 16 feet away. Yep, that one goes in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
James finds Rondo. And they double up LeBron. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Muscala. Pass to Noel. And stolen by LeBron. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And LeBron throws it down.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse
Too good.
who can score from anywhere.
That man, oh, he got 24
Oklahoma
points.
City's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point
Come on,
land
Danny
in the second
Green.
half.
Let's double team that man.
There's the pass to Noel. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Over to the wing.
That
Ball for three. And a great assist by Gilgeous
He hit a good
Alexander.
release. Hold on.
Goes in. Gilgeous Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. LA's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And finished off by LeBron.
Now, you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find him.
Paul for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Well, I gotta wait. Hold on.
LeBron, no good. And for the Thunder, percent since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime.
Wait, what shot did I miss? I forgot. Oh.
Looking locked in out there now. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Burton's checked in for the Thunder. The Lakers also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for LeBron. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. That one goes. Count it. James has got 18 points just in the second half.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Green finds James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 30 points for LeBron.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot. The catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Lakers shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Pass to Burton. Good D by Howard.
That's a tough finish even from that range. He has a hard time against that kind of defense inside.
Los Angeles calls timeout. James way outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Dang out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ray, you know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional careers. So when we talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
Burton's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Outside, Green. Back to Rondo. On the wing, Dang. For 3. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Ferguson kicks to Muscala. Rondo against Schroeder. Pass to Burton. Schroeder outside. Shot clock at 6. Burton no good. The Lakers controlling the game. On the wing, Dang. The tray. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Burton. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Timeout.
Burton's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Thunder.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. On the wing, Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Ferguson. Guarded by Green. The pass to Burton. The 3. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Popped up there for Howard.
Let's go.
Down the alley-oop slam.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Muscala. Here's Patton. He's guarded by Cousins. He's off on that one, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. From deep 3-point range, Rondo's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter.
Get that out of here.
LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Schroeder outside, down low. Howard with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron gets behind the eyes of the defense for the highlight reel jam.
Oklahoma City shooting 47%, pretty solid. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge...
I'll be back. I'm back, yo.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Thunder making a switch here. Moreland's checked in. The Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Schroeder passes to Burton. Here's Moreland. Passes to Burton. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? Rebound the Lakers. Cousins has got 6 rebounds in the game. No one near James as he lets it go. Again, Los Angeles.
Love how quickly the King got out there. The first 2 steps getting that break started.
Ferguson, the pass to Patton. Brent with advanced analytics becoming commonplace in the NBA. Which stats you personally hold most valuable?
Well, it's amazing to talk about effective field goal percentage. I laugh a lot about...
Which is everything shooting. Free throws.
Yeah, well, you would use... I like to use true shooting percentage, Kevin, because that's where you adopt 3-point shooting percentage, 2-point shooting percentage, and your free throw percentage.
Everything.
But in talking to a lot of people around the league, general managers and coaches, I laugh inside to myself a little bit like, oh, so now shooting's important? Like what? Like now shooting's important around the league? Right. As if... You know, the time that you go out to start playing basketball, you grab a ball, you go towards the goal, and your goal is to make the shot. And so we're talking so much more about how much shooting is valued. Effective field goal percentage is tremendous, with true shooting percentage being not far behind.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles on D. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
It's good from Green.
And such an important contributor to his team's success over the years. It's amazing that Green was a second-round pick and coming out of a big school at that.
Nobody near Schroeder. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Cousins finds Caldwell-Pope. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Howard. A stupendous finish in traffic. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made, and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home, and so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Burton. They need this.
No, that's not going in.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Patton. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
That's tipped, and they're able to recover. The Thunder shooting reasonably well, 45%. Ferguson, the pass to Patton. Now here's Schroeder. Now the pass to Burton. Schroeder outside. Good on the three-point shot. Schroeder's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Rondo. And they come right back with their own 3 points.
Let's go, boy. I'm too good.
Rondo's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm too
The Thunder shooting
good.
the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. In the foul on Avery Brent. That's his first foul. Luol Deng is checked in for Dwight Howard. Burton, the pass to Patton. Now Schroeder, guarded by McGee. Kicks it out to Bradley. No one near him. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Now, coaching staff, when we talk to them, always talking about Bradley being more aggressive, more assertive.
Get that ball.
They feel like he gets more comfortable if he does that.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's a garbage time question, Brent. Why do some teams leave their star players in the game even though the game has either been won or lost?
Forgetful coaches? No. Well, I don't know if...
I mean, if you're leading by 35 points late in the game.
And the star player is still in the game.
Yeah.
Somebody's made a mistake with regards to the rotations. I mean, quite frankly, there's really no reason for guys to be out there at that time.
Yeah.
Early on in the season, it might be that the coach wants the star to play with certain guys, but as the season goes on, you just don't see that very much.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's deflected. They retain possession. The shot's good from McGee. The Thunder have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Ferguson kicks to Patton. Pass to Schroeder. And he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Watching Schroeder put the team on his back has been entertaining, and he's scoring at a steady clip.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Passes it to Patton. There's the dish to Schroeder. Let's go. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his fourth rebound in this one. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
Perfect
and the layup
release.
is good. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Burton, the pass to Ferguson. Brett, when a team hires a new coach, what tends to be the feelings of the players in that locker room, knowing there's a new voice?
If you are a veteran player, you have the opportunity, more than likely, Kevin, to call 5 or 6 resources that know who that coach is. Because most of the time coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in. The biggest responsibility, Kevin, is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, and how it is he's going to go about them. Then all the other things about guesswork, those go away.
Right, all about communication.
That communication, and communication as quick as you possibly can, that's an important factor.
Wow,
Three for Bradley.
Oh.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Schroeder staying aware and excellent at going straight into the defense in order to get the foul.
The Lakers controlling the game. Smooth passes to McGee. Here's Smooth.
Perfect release.
Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
That's a perfect
and they
release.
came in determined to
Perfect
take this one.
release.
It's going to be a happy
Release.
flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
From the arc. Again,
Let's go.
An avalanche.
Let's go.
71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The
Let's
defense
go.
right now
He hit the buzzer beater. That's what I'm
so
talking
it's the
about,
Lakers
bro.
taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.
Shout out to my man Headache. Shout out to the No Name Studio. Yeah.
Alright, let's fix our play. Next game we going up against the Grizzlies next game. And then okay, let's go. Let's do this, bro. Let's edit that players. Hold on, let me do something quick. Alright, let's edit him. Alright, he's all better now.
Running down the street so I don't get fat. Trying not to stress so I won't just crack. But it's hard to relax.
Now he at 99 overall.
You know you're not in control.
Alright, next game we're going up against, the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on the 25th we're going against the DeMar DeRozan, the San Antonio Spurs. So if y'all, wait, hold on, let me check my video. Look, not video, let me check my VC. I got that much, okay. If y'all like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. I will be making episode 16. Peace, y'all.